3 foods that will fight cancer. Cancer is a group of diseases involving abnormal cell growth with the potential to invade or spread to other parts of the body and destroy body tissue. Typically, many genetic changes are required before cancer develops. Approximately 5 to 10% of cancers are due to inherited genetic defects. Cancer can be detected by certain signs and symptoms or screening tests. It is then typically further investigated by medical imaging and confirmed by biopsy. A few factors that can increase the chances of cancer include certain infections, such as exposure to ionizing radiation and environmental pollutants. In the developing world, 15% of cancers are due to infections such as Helicobacter pylori, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, human papillomavirus infection, Epstein-Barr virus, and human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. The factors act, at least partly, by changing the genes of a cell. The most common types of cancers we have include 1. Breast cancer, cancer that forms in the cells of the breast. 2. Prostate cancer. This is a small walnut-sized gland that produces seminal fluid. 3. Colon cancer. This is located at the digestive tract's lower end. 4. Lung cancer. It begins in the lungs and mostly occurs in people who smoke. 5. Melanoma cancer. This is the most serious and delicate skin cancer. In today's video, we will be looking into 3 foods that can help fight cancer. But before we begin, be kind enough to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on the next video. 1. Broccoli. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a plant compound found in cruciferous vegetables that may have potent anti-cancer properties. Test tube experiments and studies have shown that sulforaphane reduced the size and number of breast cancer cells by up to 75%. Similarly, an animal study found that treating mice with sulforaphane helps kill off prostate cancer cells and reduce tumor volume by more than 50%. Some other medical research has also found that a higher intake of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli may be linked to a lower risk of colorectal cancer. One analysis of 35 studies showed that eating more cruciferous vegetables was associated with a lower risk of colorectal and colon cancer. Broccoli can be prepared in several healthy and delicious ways. It can be a great addition to the main course, a wonderful side dish, or a delicious and quick snack. This overlooked vegetable could be a wonderful addition to your arsenal of cancer-fighting foods. It remains a fact that all cruciferous veggies, including cauliflower, cabbage, and kale, contain cancer-fighting properties, but broccoli is the only one with a sizable amount of sulforaphane, a particularly potent compound that boosts the body's protective enzymes and flushes out cancer-causing chemicals. The sulforaphane derived from broccoli also targets cancer stem cells that aid the growth of a tumor. So including broccoli with a few meals per week may come with some cancer-fighting benefits. 2. Garlic. Research shows that garlic is a cancer-fighting food. Several large studies have found that those who eat more garlic are less likely to develop various kinds of cancer, especially in digestive organs such as the esophagus, stomach, and colon. Population studies have also tied higher garlic consumption to lower cancer rates, particularly when it comes to gastrointestinal cancers. Garlic contains sulfur compounds that exert antimicrobial activity as well as inhibit cell-damaging carcinogens. To reap the biggest benefits, chop or crush your garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before adding it to your cooking. The brief rest helps the garlic produce more sulfur compounds. Garlic does not only add flavor to our meals, but it is also anti-carcinogenic. According to research by Cancer Council Australia, high levels of allium vegetables such as onions, garlic, and shallots reduce the risk of cancer. You can add more garlic into your diet by making fresh homemade dishes for lunches and dinners rather than eating out. Meals like stir-fries, chicken, soup, vegetables, noodles, potatoes, and oven-baked fish dishes can all be made using plenty of garlic. Ingredients in the garlic's pungent bulbs may cause cancer-causing substances in your body from working, or they may keep cancer cells from multiplying. Experts don't know how much you need to eat to prevent cancer, but a clove a day may be helpful. 3. Nuts. Research has found that eating nuts may be linked to a lower risk of certain types of cancer. There's an exciting study about nuts and their effect on breast cancer gene expression. According to the study, 456 genes changed inside the tumor, and the only difference was the introduction of nuts to the diet. Such genes promoted apoptosis to fight cancer, caused cell migration and proliferation inhibition, and prevented the onset. Most of them are good sources of omega-3 fatty acids, an anti-inflammatory substance that is also useful against different types of cancer. For instance, a study looked at the diets of 19,386 people and found that eating a greater amount of nuts was associated with a decreased risk of dying from cancer. Another critical study of the effects of nuts in relationship with cancer followed 30,708 participants for up to 30 years and found that eating nuts regularly was associated with a decreased risk of colorectal, pancreatic, and endometrial cancers. Furthermore, results from recent studies have found that specific type of nuts may be linked to lower cancer risk. For example, Brazil nuts are high in selenium, which may help protect against lung cancer in those with low selenium status. Another similar survey study conducted on animals showed that feeding mice walnuts decreased the growth rate of breast cancer cells by 80% and reduced the number of tumors by 60%. All these results suggest that adding a serving of nuts to your diet each day may reduce your risk of developing cancer in the future. And it's a wrap, guys. Those are the top 3 foods that will help fight cancer. If you feel we left out some cancer-fighting foods that you know of, be kind enough to list them in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our next video.